Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach the fourth unit poem. The title of the poem is A Thing of Beauty, written by John Keats. John Keats was a British poet. He was a trained surgeon, but he devoted himself wholly to poetry. I hope that everyone admire the beauty of nature, animals, people, places and things. Yes, let us see the poem. A thing of beauty. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness, but will keep a bower quiet for us and a sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Therefore, on every morrow are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth. Some shape of beauty moves away the palm from our dark spirits, such the sun, the moon, trees old and young, sprouting a shady boon for simple sheep. And such are daffodils, with the green world they live in, and clear rills that for themselves a cooling covert make. Giants the hot season, the mid-forest break, rich with a sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms, an endless fountain of immortal drink, pouring unto us from the heaven's brink. Written by John Keats. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness. Yes, the poet says that a beautiful thing is a source of endless joy. It has eternal beauty. This beauty stays forever. It has It never fades away. Rather, it increases with the passing time. The poet says that a beautiful thing is a source of endless joy, and it has eternal beauty. This beauty stays forever. It never fades away. Instead, it increases with the passing time, but will keep a bower quiet for us and a sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Beauty is like a beautiful shady tree. Under this, all creatures can sleep peacefully and enjoy good health. The poet says that a beautiful thing is a source of endless joy. It has eternal beauty which never fades away. A beautiful thing is like a shady shelter which gives us a sleep full of sweet dreams, good health and relaxation. Therefore, on every morrow are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth. Every day, it is the beauty which fills us with the spirit to live. The beauty builds the desire in us to live and bind us to the earth. Our attachments to the earthly things are like flowery wreath. They are traps which bind us to the materialistic things and keep us away from eternal happiness. Some shape of beauty moves away the pall from our dark spirits. The beauty which is created by God helps us to remove sadness from our hearts. The earth is full of hatred, greed, and negativity. According to the poet, the gloom and sadness caused by this negativity fade away with the positive vibes of the beautiful things surround us. We know that the earth in which we are living is full of hatred, greed, and negativity. But the poet says that everything fade away with the positive vibrations of the beautiful things surround us. That is, when we have the beautiful things surround us, we will have the positive vibes to face the life boldly. An object of beauty can remove the darkness and depression from our hearts. Such the sun, the moon, trees old and young, sprouting a shady boon for simple sheep. The beautiful things such as the sun, the moon, old and young trees are like a blessing bestowed on all the creatures by the earth. They provide us with shade. They are boon to us. That is, the poet lists out some of the beautiful things surround us. He says that the numerous creations of God, like the sun, which gives us energy, the moon gives beauty, the trees which gives us shade, or the natural beauties around us, the various animals like the sheep that surround us make our world lively. And such are daffodils, with the green world they live in, and clear rills, that for themselves a cooling covert, make giants the hot season. Yes, daffodils are the beautiful flowers Daffodils are also beautiful with their green world and the clear stream cools the long hot summer. The poet says that the pretty, that is beautiful flowers like daffodils make the world green and lively. The flowing streams of water cool and refresh us in the hot summer season. The mid-forest brake, rich with a sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms. The forests, which are full of the pretty musk rose flowers, are a beautiful sight to the eye. The poet further carries on with the description of the more beautiful things present on the earth, such as the beautiful musk roses with a nice fragrance, an endless fountain of immortal drink pouring unto us from the heaven's brink. These beautiful things are like a fountain of immortality bestowed upon us by God. These things are the gifts from God for all of us, not to any individual, but for all of us. They are like nectar given by God to us. These are the beauties which are immortal and give us a reason to live on this earth, despite having so many sorrows in our life. They inspire us to live on and maintain our faith in goodness. The poet says that the nature gives us positive vibes to face our life. Dear students, beauty is a gift of God to all of us. So enjoy it. Yes, let me read the poem again. A thing of beauty. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness, but will keep a bower quiet for us and a sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Therefore, on every morrow are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth. Some shape of beauty moves away the pall. From our dark spirits, such the sun, the moon, trees old and young, sprouting a shady boon for a simple sheep. And such are daffodils, with the green world they live in, and clear rills that for themselves a cooling cover to make. Giants the hot season, the mid-forest brake, rich with a sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms, an endless fountain of immortal drink, pouring unto us from the heavens brink. Written by John Keats. Yes, let us know the meaning of some words given in glossary. Bower, shelter under the shade of trees. Wreathing, cover, surround or encircle something. Pall, covering. Rills, clear stream. Sprinkling, falling of fine drops. Yes, bower, shelter under the shade of trees. Wreathing, cover, surround or encircle something. Pall, covering. Rills, clear stream. Sprinkling, falling in fine drops. Let's try to answer the book exercise. Choose the best answers. According to the poet, a thing of beauty is dash. The options are a joy forever, a pain forever, a suffering forever, and neglected. The correct answer is a joy forever. According to the poet, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. Second one, beautiful things never pass into nothingness, means that they dash. The options are never increases, create unpleasantness between friends, never fade away, always bring unhappiness. Yes, the answer is never fade away. So, beautiful things never pass into nothingness, means that they never fade away. The third one, will keep a bower quiet for us means dash. Options are will give us peace and calm, will stop unpleasant sound, make our beds fit to sleep, reduces noise. The answer is will give us peace and calm. Will keep a bower quiet for us means will give us peace and calm. The fourth one is of all the unhealthy means dash. 1. A pain. Second one is neglect. Third one suffering. Fourth one ill health. Is the meaning of all the unhealthy is suffering. So the answer is suffering. Of all the unhealthy means suffering. The fifth one, the sun, moon, trees, old and young are the things that dash. Option A, depress us. B, remove the pall of gloom from our lives. C, makes us laugh. D, gives us oxygen. The answer is remove the pall of gloom from our lives. So, the sun, moon, trees, old and young are the things that remove the pall of gloom from our lives. I hope you understood the poem. Thank you students. Let us continue in our next class.